Hello, everyone. My name is Wade DeWalby, and welcome to another education stream or something like that. I don't know. We're going to be talking about, or we're actually going to be talking about uh, movies that we want to talk about and to see. Okay, you can ask me what movie you want to ask me into the chat. What movie you want me debunk or something like that. But it has to be something like space or something like that is well, let's just any movie, but it has to be something uh can be for example, anything that's about Mars can be um for something like that. All you need to do is go okay, I have to if you're using the desktop version of YouTube, then okay, I need to figure out how you guys see it. Let me go up here. If you don't know, if you have no idea what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of how to do it. So you guys or girls want to talk in the chat without any problems. Now, if you're not signed in, then I can't help you with that. But if you are signed in on YouTube, you should be able to talk on the chat, and I will teach you for you newbies out there to do that. Uh, but most of you people might know. But I'm not going to give out any answers unless somebody can tell me right now in the chat what they want movie they want to Hollywood versus reality, because I don't know. If there's nobody, I'm going to start doing maybe Stargate or Interplanetary or something. I think is what it's called, because I really want. I couldn't find it on the I was too lazy to find it on Amazon, and it's I'm used to like Netflix or something. Um, how to do it with the Prime. But I recently did watch Stargate. I did watch it before, maybe about 2 years ago. Maybe I can't remember. Uh, 7 years ago. Oh yeah. I thought that was somebody else that did it. Uh, okay. You're probably waiting how to chat. Uh, Why does it take me that long just to freaking work? So, let's see. I know it's a bit, I should say the frame rate, or I should say the lag, but don't worry about that. Now, so there is a bar. If it's hidden, I don't know what you guys see, but on my screen, it's supposed to be on if you see it says show chat, you click on that and it should bring up, welcome to the chat. Remember, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And on my screen it says wait the wall be too, but I bet it says something else. Now if you click on say something, you can able to use your keyboard, type anything you want to on the keyboard. Now if you're using a mobile device, it's a more different than that, but I might show you later if you guys need help. But for now, this is the desktop version. If you use Linux or something else like Apple, it probably will be different because I don't know much about those two. I don't even know, even have never used Linux before. All I know is just the Penguin. Okay, just I don't know. Uh, so because I use Windows 7 Professional, which is very surprising of how the technology I can advance. You can type in like let's see, uh, anything. You could type anything in uh like this, and then all you have to do is press enter on your keyboard, and then it should pop up due to lag and how distance traveled. Unless if you're on Mars, which will probably be like 14 minutes, which would be very annoying, you probably see me very laggy. Just nonsense what I'm saying. Uh just like example like that. Now if you're using a mobile device, uh I'm just not gonna go outside. So yeah, that's sort of simple. Let's see if I could break it down. I think it's like right. If you go to the right on my screen, you should be able to see that. There's description. Uh, So yeah, I'm gonna close out that, and there you go. I basically teach you the desktop version of how to type into chat. If you have no idea what chat is, then just um help universe help you. Okay, we're gonna start a random one. Uh, Stargate. We're gonna do a debunk of Stargate. Now I don't have it booted up right now, but I could just remember because of how autism and photo and memory works. I'm gonna have to extend the gain because I need to talk out here. I can't hear myself because I have no. Oh, I do have that thing. So okay, this should be normal. Maybe turn it down a little bit because I can't hear it because I don't have any headphones. I do have headphones, but they're USB. Let's start with Stargate. Maybe we should try Stargate. I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. Oh my god. I bet you a person that's watching this probably hasn't signed in onto YouTube yet. So I bet you're trying to, say something. Unless if it's a bug. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It's not bug. I know it's not bug. Oh yeah, we were supposed to do Stargate. Why would I use Stargate? It's not even. If you ever seen it, then go watch it. It's gonna leave on premium on the March 31st. So you better hurry up because it's gonna go away, or um, on Amazon. I need to put my monitor up a little bit. Oh yeah, my monitor is huge. I mean, okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go back to the backstory of what my monitor, because I used to have a monitor that was about, I think, this big or something like that. But this monitor here is so big. Like, it's like I'm used to it, but it was just Oh, I'm so loud. I was so magnificent of what this was. Just amazed of what this was. Absolutely amazed of what this is. What am I even saying? Wow, when I was like right there in the kitchen and I was able to see this, it was amazing. Ain't that weird to say the kitchen's back there? That's weird. Most people have it in their rooms. Isn't that weird? I mean, I'm streaming in the living room. Most people have it on, on in their rooms. Not me. Has anybody ever streamed in their room? I'm gonna talk about something unless if somebody give me. So, oh, by the way, I can actually talk on here. There, boom, headshot. I'm gonna go idle, but if anybody wants to just about Stargate, or I should say interplanetary, I already did. Oh man, this sucks. I don't think no one's gonna even join in because you know how it works like that. But we'll be talking about something until somebody joins in, and then I'll explain to them or something like that. Or you can. I don't think I would do Stargate because um all of it is most unrealistic, but all I could tell is those three moons are actually our moon. That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only thing I could actually, recognize. They're literally our moon, our full moon. It's you can always tell. Won't they just try to use like, you know what? If they tried other moons in the solar system, I would probably recognize them. A lot of things they would use Ganymede, which Ganymede is the largest moon in the solar system that orbits around Jupiter. Now, there's somebody that did get mixed up Europa and Enceladus. They showed Enceladus around Saturn, but he said it was Europa around Saturn. That's wrong. And I did a comment on there. So Europa orbits around Jupiter, and Europa does not look like Enceladus. Enceladus is more smaller than Europa, and it has in the South Pole, it has geysers, or I should say cryovolcanoes, that literally are leaking out water. and that's what creates the rings around Saturn. But no, they're invisible unless if you go to the other side of Saturn where the sun is facing, you're able to see a blue ring around Saturn. You've seen that picture before from Cassini. It's beautiful. And that's what's from that little moon. And I bet that's why it's probably small, because I think it's probably bleeding off because of, I guess, pressure. Of course, there's Titan, of course. How many Titans do you know? There's two types of Titans. There's one that's the moon of Titan and one that's from Attack on Titan. Yes, I am 20 years old. Uh, yo, what's up? How did you know? Well, it doesn't matter because I already done multiple times. Okay, what movie would you like to meet for debunk? It has to be something with space, but I could definitely do The Martian because there's a lot of things that I love to point out, and I actually have done before. But if you have nothing that you don't like, oh yeah, I remember. Don't like the planets that are. Well, what am I saying? Wow, it's such a crazy album. Okay, I'll give you examples. Interplanetary, don't watch that. You could, unless if you're old enough, because there's something wrong with that. But there is some things that are actually kind of realistic on there. Apparently, due to it reminds me of that game called Take on Mars, which I do have. I'm looking at it right now, the icon. As a rover or something. And no, I don't know what that is. I don't like singing or songs because due to copyright systems, basically my mom calls it a cult. It's called the YouTube cult. I don't know who that person is, and I would not, because I just don't like that stuff, because I prefer gaming OSTs, but sometimes that Mario OST does have some copyright onto it, which doesn't make sense. You better watch yourself. You have no idea what's out there. I think we should be talking about The Martian. Even though I did talk about The Martian, a lot of things. I do have the DVD, but it's sadly not Blu-ray. Damn it. Maybe I should get the Blu-ray version, but it wouldn't matter. Actually, would. Uh. Oh man. Okay, so I know about almost pretty much all spacecraft. I don't need to look up Wikipedia. I know what the spacecrafts are and what they're doing on Mars. The new rovers or landers, I sort of get, but I think I already got the Insight lander. Already got, I know about the Insight lander. If you have no idea what it is, it was launched on May 5th, and it landed somewhere around near. It took 6 months to reach Mars. Actually, I did watch it live. I remember on May 5th, 2018, I watched it live with me and my mom. And I watched even the landing live on YouTube both times. So yeah, 6 months later, I remember. But sadly, uh, you know, this is the reason why Wait the Wallaby 2 is such thing is because to Kurembade of the old YouTube channel called Wait the Wallaby. Sadly, it was terminated because YouTube decided to hate me. After 15 years, or I should say 2015, I had YouTube since 2015, all the way on all the way to January 5th, 2019. I was watching Mars, and I was watching something about Mars, and that was it. No one's suggesting any movies out there, so I'm not going to quit until somebody gives out, which is going to be a long time. You're just wasting a lot of valuable data. So you better tell me what movie you want debunked or something like that, or I'm just going to quit, because just literally no one is going to. I knew it. This was going to happen. People probably look. I think the maximum on this channel was 70. You know how many subscribers I had on the other channel? 126. To me, that was amazing because I was upper higher than most people. But now I'm a newbie. I'm already not even hundreds yet. My maximum was 70. See, this is why. This is why I'm pissed off. I'm sorry. It's so depressing. Being so, it's like a calamity has been just destroyed on myself. I mean, I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more. If YouTube did not change the streaming thing, I probably would have more subscribers because, or maybe, I don't know. But ever since I used OBS, it, you know, some of my games like Minecraft lag so bad. Unless if I try to turn down the resolution on Minecraft, but still, I want the highest resolution. And it's unbelievable. I mean, I think I should have just made this a different title. Just because, it serves its right. You know what? I could do that. I can do it right now. Let's see. Um, maybe I'll edit it once once this stream ends. Because it's not over yet, so I'm gonna try to not gonna edit it. That's cool what they did. That's almost the only things that YouTube done. Oh man, there's a lot of things that are gonna change on March. Yeah. Ugh. I've been playing Half-Life 2. That's something. Yay! Hooray! Wait, yeah, whatever. Go ahead. It's so sad. You have no idea what living life I live in almost. It's not even better. Game banned on that stupid server. Because those admins are evil. They're mean. They're sarcastic, mean, and you're not supposed to do that. When you're an admin, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be nice unless the other person is mean. Oh, I put this on education, but I might change that. I don't know what I should put on the title and the category because, or I could just delete the whole thing, which could be possible because if it's bloody useless, then I'm not gonna try to force people to make clickbaits because that's just embarrassing and stuff. But I appreciate the like. Anything with likes, I like. I haven't had any dislikes in a while, which is good. I sound like a little kid. Okay, if the person knows about I'm 20, that means that they probably know me from a long time ago. Oh man, I miss those friends. When I used to be at high school, I remember. Well, no, before that, I had a lot of friends. Even from kindergarten, I had friends, and after that, same friends almost. Oh man, I miss those friends. I mean, I do. Um, but some of them actually do. The only ones they were not autistic, and that's why most of them did not go to Bridges because that's where I was supposed to be until something happened, and then everything went exploded. Yeah, it was terrible. Um, when this is all over, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try to at least socialize. The only thing what it does is I cannot socialize properly without any. I mean, I can, but it's just I have a hard time. I mean, I used to. It seemed like, but it just I don't know. Maybe it's just because that some things have been punishing me for no reason. If I look, if I have it, like there's two ways. The internet was good, for instance, but then it got bad. It just got really hard, and eventually it just changed my course of life almost. I mean, seriously. I mean, Look, this this literally, I had to modify everything. Had to use, well, not me, but most of my people had to change money or something like that just for me to stream. I had to get this camera. Even though I had a microphone, I actually got this because I thought this was having your microphone. But because this is the best microphone, I decided to get it, and it works perfectly. And I've seen a lot of people actually have this, but they don't use it. But I use it anyways because it's the best. Into my experience, I was gonna have something like something that can hang around so I can have it like that, like a pro, but no. They no. My mom volunteered to edit the videos. And maybe, oh wait, I think I should log on her laptop, and maybe she can actually edit, and I could teach her how to edit, and she can edit my videos or streams. Maybe it would be better because she is a photographer. I'm saying it wrong. I know my speech is a little bit bad, but you know what? I'm fine with that almost. I appreciate people subscribing, but when it comes to um when I used to have 126, then that's a milestone. That's literally a milestone. And most of the people were actually people at school that I bragged about. Well, not bragged, but told people. And it's still, I didn't even get 1K. That's the maximum I ever had. If I reach a milestone, I'll probably be very happy if I get higher than that. But still, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I said, when I reach 100, I'm not gonna celebrate. But at least it's going higher and staying above the numbers. If it's going below 60, then I'm gonna be like, what have I done? What have I done? And why my people, unless those people are being terminated for no reason, like what they did to me, that's unacceptable. And that's unacceptable. And I'm sad. Unless if I figure a way to have a different type of stream or something besides YouTube, then I could definitely will have my own. Maybe I can finally do some things that I wanted to do, but ever since I've been changed, I'm not going to do anymore. I mean, by the standings of, with this microphone, I really look professional, and that's what I wanted to be. And no matter how professional I get, I still don't get the love that I get from people around the world. And a lot of people in this case have been aggressive, absolutely aggressive. I call it YouTube aggression. It was a time when these people, Willard and all these people, made fun of me. And I'm saying you because even though I made you promotion, you still act like, but I don't care. I did not report anybody because only things I report is things that are not allowed into my book. But it's still unacceptable for people to bully me. But they have no idea what it's become. I don't know what am I even saying. I'm just you know, I haven't been outside. I never exercise, which is sad. I don't even exercise, and I get embarrassed when I go inside. I try to exercise. I get embarrassed because I don't know. I think it's part of the autism. I get embarrassed when I try to exercise in the front of people. I just feel like they're just making fun of me or something. I don't know, but I just don't want to go to exercise. Not because I don't want to. I want somebody to coach me like what happened in like school. But because I'm, a high schooler, I don't get that stuff. I don't have the privilege of getting rewards once I do my exercise, which that's what I was goal. I just I mean, people hate school, but when you leave school, it really does pull you over, especially when you have so much people. Well, I mean, back then, I mean, it limited with a teacher that was being so mean that she gave you a slip just because you were talking to your friends, socializing, probably some noob or something like that. No, I'm really good at socializing with adults. I mean, like adults, adults, teachers. But when it comes to uh, the students, I I mean it's okay. I haven't remembered, but I remember in 7th grade I was able to have friends and talk to them and learn about stuff. That's how I was able to get Steam back in 2013. That was a long time ago, and I was able to research so much. I mean, I thank him always because he actually did this with the amazing things, and it surprised me so well, and it just made me so happy. Absolutely. And I will never forget what made me so trying to figure out, because back then I had no idea what game titles were. I was so stuck of trying to figure out what game that was. And all it was Gary's Mod. After all those years, I was looking on YouTube. This was before I even signed in on to YouTube because that was in 2013. I know, I know. If you just got here, then I was just talking because I was bored. But I will be talking about what I was talking about. So if you have any movies that you want me to debunk, it has to be like anything related to space or anything that is not superheroes. If you're saying anything about superheroes, I will have you uh, muted because that is unacceptable. But you're gonna say it anyways, just because you're just gonna be a little. But I'm not gonna do it anyways. But if you keep saying it, then I will. Oh God. So if no one's gonna talk about it, then I guess I'll just keep going with my story. You know, my name, the way the Wallaby username. Well, that is actually private property. No, I'm not gonna tell you why. Okay. It's just they're unrealistic. Ever since I was a little child or something like that, superheroes were they don't exist. And, they just don't exist. However, my mom always liked Deadpool for some reason because it's something that because, even though maybe because his name is Wade and my name is Wade, there's a lot of, not a lot, but most people are named Wade. For example, Lord Minion 77 or something like that, his name is actually Wade. And yeah, my name is actually Wade. It is, and that's actually rare. But if you're going to be talking about stuff like that, I want it right now because that's what the title of this stream is, and I want it now because I need to figure a way and debunk some movies that you watched, your favorite movies of space. If you haven't, then I'm sorry, but I can't do superheroes because they don't exist. Because I don't watch them, I don't have any info of them. So, but I can give you, it can also be like aviation. It can also be airplanes or anything related to um, even underground. Now that right there, Star Wars. Now, Star Wars and Star Trek are almost different. Star Trek, they explained how they able to go into light speed. Star Wars, well, even my mom said, well, you see, I always looked at Star Wars, and when they move around like that, it was unrealistic because it's a vacuum. And you're correct. The movement of those X fighters, or I think that's what it's called, is unrealistic. Scott Manley, which he is the awesome with space, he explained that you have to have a lot of RCS thrusters to actually maneuver like that, especially if you're on the moon or something. You're gonna have to use a lot of fuel, unless if you use type of unless if you use magnetics or something like that. Possibly yes. If you use gyroscopes or magnetics, you can do that. Even the intro space station, it could actually turn around by using gyroscopes. So technically, you can actually fly like that, but it takes a while for your rotation to work. So if you had enough time to rotate, then I would take a problem because those other fighters. And yeah, if you're going to have your engine constantly on, you will accelerate more faster. You there's no atmosphere to slow you down. Because it was based off of World War II dogfighting, I'm not promoting dogfighting in, one of those dogs. The dogfight word is actually for airplanes fighting each other, not one of those other ones. So FBI, please don't do that because that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about air fighting. So just being realistic here. In World War II, when there was fighter planes and stuff, and Germans and the Americans and the British and the Australians, etc., were fighting in the skies and to defend on the infantry. Now, it was based off that. So Star Wars, there's a lot of things, especially animals in space, for existence. When the Millennium Falcon was inside an asteroid, which asteroids don't clump up like that, and asteroids do get big like that, but especially there's no animals inside. Unless if it's a xenomorph, because that's from Alien. I'm guessing that because they can breathe without oxygen or any atmosphere. So yeah, go figure. But that worm alien thing, I don't think would survive because, okay, here's the problem. Even Star Trek has some problems, especially the series called Deep Space Nine. If it's a space station, where's it orbiting? There's probably a reason, but what? If you never watched it, go ahead. It's pretty much the series, it's all over the place. Go ahead and watch it. It's a bit boring, but you'll just have to get with it because there's a lot of interesting things. It has a little bit of comedy in the later intros get a little bit better. So yeah, I've watched all of it. I watched Star Trek Enterprise, uh 2003, I think. I watched on Netflix. This was on Netflix. But I have watched Star Wars. And my dad has all the Blu-ray ones. I already watched partially because some of the lore I get from the beginning, like, oh my god, it's murdered somebody. The ships are okay. But I realized that I know that all of those are actually different time spaces. So the first one was actually supposed to be in the future. Now, it states in the beginning of every single Star Wars movie, it says, uh, far away in the far away, a long time ago in a far away galaxy. Now, I asked these people, it says, oh, it's in the future. No, it states in the far away galaxy. That's why I don't call them humans, because that is farther away. Far away galaxy, possibly, and it was a long time ago. So this was before even possibly, the solar system, even formed, that far, far away, far. You get that? I get that. So that is why that it stated that it was before even me and you were even existed. And yeah, pretty much you can actually simulate a planet in the newest edition of Star Wars that last time I watched, I believe in the theaters. I can't remember. Uh So yeah, if you're a Star Wars fan, then you're okay with that. But Star Trek, well, oh my god, Star Trek. I think it's Discovery. Oh my god, it was such like drama. I mean, a lot of even fans hated it. Before I didn't know much about Star Trek, but now I do know. Ever since I watched Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Enterprise, Star Trek, the original one series, half of it, but I actually skipped a lot with the Doomsday device, mostly watched, and the Troubles with Troubles or something. Uh, Star Trek: The Next Generation. I also have a Blu-ray. I don't know which it's called because there's no title for it, but there is a Blu-ray, and it's something about the Romulans and the things. I don't want to spoil it because. So yeah, Star Trek I believe more, but my mom always gets confused. How come they always go to warp drive and then they don't bounce back like this? Maybe because they use a gravity or something like a bubble, which I believe is called the warp bubble or something like that. And I believe it uses one magnetic field, but I think something like that. Just to be realistic, it's probably a magnetic field that helps generate. Yeah, which is cool. I mean, a starship, they always, when you look at ships in real life, they almost act like that. You have a captain, a co captain, even airplanes, but ships, Starships, they have Star Wars, they sort of have like that system. I mean, there's like Rebels. It's not like Half-Life 2, you got Rebels and then you get the Combine. But no, yeah, um so yeah, is there anything movies out there that you want me to debunk? Especially if it's space related. We already did Star Wars. Re- Resilience. I heard of that, but I haven't watched it. So I'm sorry, but I can't give any real info on that. Try something else. I can do the Martian, but if you Alien, all right, Alien Isolation. That's a game. Alien. I did Alien a little bit, but we're gonna do it in more detail. Ah, okay. But at first we'll do Alien. All right, we're getting there. Oh yes, this is awesome. We'll do Alien, and then I would do 2001: Space Odyssey because that one's a good one right there. Good choice. Good choice right there. Thumbs up for you. Um, Alien. I keep thinking Alien Isolation. I never played it, but uh, Alien. Now there's something in there that I just have in my mind that my mom did point out in one of the Alien movies. I don't know. I think it was Alien 1 or 2 or 3. I don't know. But in Alien, there's a vehicle in there. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I forgot. But my mom used to work in a coal mine for it's not Amazon. No, for no. Okay, not Amtrak. What am I saying? Hold on. I got it. Works for Exxon. She used to work for what the used to be for Exxon, and my mom knows about all the machinery and stuff in the coal mine. She went down there and actually got the coal for 5 years until the mine was shut down. That's incredible. What a strong woman. Even the doctor. No, she worked in the coal mine. She worked in the coal mine for 5 or 15 years until the coal mine was shut down. The reason I'm bringing it up is because in Alien, there's a vehicle that my mom said it was the buggy or the something else that was in the coal mine. Yeah, and the vehicle is actually real, except it modify it. Something like that. That's the only thing I could bring out. Even though it was space related, it's actually something my mom pointed out when we were watching it. So yeah, um, no, Alien Ice. Stop saying isolation. The Alien movies we're talking about. All right. So yeah, we don't know much about, but the spaceships and stuff. I'm gonna have to skip that because it's almost like Star Wars. But you get the idea. But about orbital mechanics, I'm gonna skip that. Stop. Slow down, people. All right. So I'm sorry. How about the 2001 Space Odyssey? Oh, yes, the 2001 Space Odyssey. That's a good one right there. Now, the 2000 Space Odyssey, a lot of people have done this before, but I'm going to do it my opinion. Absolutely gorgeous and absolutely realistic out of all the things. When you're on a mission to Jupiter or something like that. No, I'm reading the live chat. Go figure. The 2001 Space Odyssey is actually pretty good, and it actually was so amazing that especially with there's no gravity, and that wheel actually is realistic, absolutely realistic. Actually, I think it's the realistic one. So you picked out a good one. Um, so they were heading to Jupiter, and I don't know why. Oh wait, it was okay. At the end of the movie, I have no idea what to expect. I'm gonna moving to what? Interest? What? What does that say? Hang on, I'm just International Space Station. What? Why is there Centaur upper stage? Hang on, just give me a minute. Space stations too. Ugh, anime. Ugh. Oh, whoa. A 2000 Space Odyssey. All right. Oh my god. What is with these people saying that I'm a girl? I am a male for the yeah, they were going to Jupiter to examine the monolith. Okay, so we're expecting the monolith. Uh, do you think I'm black? No. Do I look like one? You're just. If we're going to be talking about space, we're not talking about something else. Stop. All right, so let's go to Jupiter missions playlist that I've created, and um, end, end. Yes. Now, I don't know what this is about. You grease dripping pork pie. I'm not gonna play because it's gonna give me a strike. Uh, hold on, everybody. Hold on. No, not that one. Copy and Control V. Enter. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's example right there. So it was heading to examine um of until the monolith or something teleport them and everything got haywire. But this one did explain how to save them. Music is epic. Dead Space? Don't know much about that. Welcome to Mars. Good lord, don't be saying that. What's up, Doc? Quit blabbing there, taking medicine like a man. Oh, it's Hans Zimmer. No, not Zipper. He's a dick also. Pretty much all the people that make the music are all DICKs or dicks. Space Station Game, I don't know what that is. Unless if they make games, which I don't believe. You know, I can also would probably do something that I actually did debunk. By the way, I did one that was called Rampage. And Rampage, you're saying what? All those three creatures, and in the beginning of the movie, which I do have on Blu-ray, it's actually on the space station, and I actually thoroughly examined it and told you guys what the space station was. Definitely not the ISS or the International Space Station. Really? Huh. Interesting. Thank you for the facts. Wow, there's so many people in here. Well, I'll be a mother. All right. So, anybody want to? Uh. Okay. Anybody else can do another debunk? Oh yeah, it is. Trust me, it is. It is 1080p. Yeah, it is. Because I know. Because my camera can do that. A film student? Oh my god. You know, I. All right. Let me give. Oh, don't want to click that. Give you a backstory about me. If you don't know about me, I'm 20 years old. I live in the United States, Illinois, Belleville, and I have two disabilities. One is ADHD and autism. I should say, just high functioning autism or something like that. Uh, I'm extremely intelligent and trans facing. What? Do I look like a girl to you? Does everybody look like I'm a girl? No wonder they call me fanboy or something. I'm not. I'm not. Oh yes. Ah, yeah, of course. Everybody listen. We, as in we, have some problems. And I mean, look at my face. Do I look like one of them? That's a reference to Lewis from Left 4 Dead. So, any ideas that you want me to debunk or something? Because I'm waiting. My computer is dying. Rake multiplayer. Ooh. I always wanted to do a streaming of Netflix. I always wanted to Do recording on OBS and try to see if we could do a multiplayer. Collaboration. Collaboration. I always want to do that to people, but we're losing. You look like the guy from that movie or something. So it's like that dude. He goes like this. Cover your ears, because it's gonna be loud. Welcome to Mars. I don't look like a female. Do I look like a female to you? Do I sound like a female to you?
This is what a female sound like.
Oh yeah, OBS recordings that I done. They're mine. There's a monkey. The weird thing is I'm actually playing Half-Life, even though it says I'm playing Half-Life. It's a glitch. I have to play these old games like Half-Life Blue Shift or Half-Life. Is because that's the only way I can play the other games like Blue Shift and the rest of the games that are having old technology. So, for example, Day of Defeat or maybe Day of Defeat Source, I have to start Half-Life or Half-Life Blue Shift to even play those games. So that's why that I can play two games at once. That's why those hours are bigger, because that's what I play. It's bizarre. All right, so we're going to be talking about The Martian because you guys are not giving me... Did that say... Oh, I thought someone had the shirt out there with Markiplier on it. I'm like, what? They must really love Markiplier if they have that. Welcome... no, enough. I did Survive at Mars. One of my old saves from 2018. Yeah, seriously. It's, amazing. Perseverance. Now, if you need to know what perseverance is, I have this. Go click this link right here into here. Watch. Boom. And it should take you to my playlist about Mars, from newest to oldest. I gotta make sure if it is. This is the werewolf space plane. We were going on an exploration to the moon. Wait, what? Parachute deployed. You ready? Oh, look. Why does Mars suck? Oh my god, it's a furry. Oh yeah, I did a debunk of that. Furries in space on the International Space Station, because he said, "Don't ask me how I got up to the ISS." Oh, really? Because I can figure out all the launches to the ISS, and there's nothing that was saying on NASA saying, "Oh, the first fursuiter in orbit." And because I don't think you're supposed to have a fursuit into orbit, because it's a fursuit. They're huge, and it would be very tight inside of a Soyuz capsule, because those things are very small and only fit 3 people, and you have to forcefully have to take your fursuit off. And because everyone's reliably public, that's why. Because a lot of fursuiters don't like to show their face. Sadly, I don't have a fully fursuit, because they're like $1,000. And if I could, it would be more expensive because of my cost. What am I saying? Yeah, that's what, because I'm a professional. But I'll give him one thing. He did explain about Mars. He did explain about the ISS. I'll give him that. But he wasn't. You're not the first furry in space. You're not. I figured it out because I am very intelligent. And I probably need to look in the chat because... Oh yeah. Counter-Strike. I did an OBS playthrough on of Counter-Strike. Oh, wait, did he come up again? Oh yeah, Elon Musk. The hero. What happens if Elon Musk was the president? I wonder if everyone's gonna be going on Mars. My computer is having an aneurysm. Scaparelli, you suck. This is what God used to... Wait, I'm an atheist. Don't say that. Well, I don't care. Oh, my guts are dead. Bomb has been defused. Sculpt Manley, you gotta check him out. You will learn so much about space. Beagle Two-lander. I think Transformers did have the Spirit or Opportunity Rover. By the way, if you play Black Mesa, there's an Easter egg that has the Opportunity Rover, and I know it's an opportunity because I believe they're probably saying the last goodbyes of the Opportunity Rover. Because sadly, that there was a major dust storm on Mars and it covered up the solar panels and it literally destroyed the rover. Well, not destroyed it, but could not get any power. What? Drown all the deer? What? It's a conspiracy theory. Get him! That is very loud. Oh, look, it's the Curiosity rover. Oh, look, it's. I am paying this cupcake. I will eat you. Do you have a regular? What are you talking about? You talking about Counter-Strike? I have Counter-Strike Source, Counter-Strike Global Offense. What's up, Doc? Let's do it. A lot of people don't like Mars. Yes, I mean, YouTube hates Mars. They would delete everything when Mars pops up. Yes, I did. It's a guy from what is his name? From Team Fortress 2. Somebody on there might explain it, but he is some character on there. If you don't know much about Valve games, then you must know. Don't let him do not do it. Do not even think about doing it. Unicorns don't even exist.
Yeah, unicorns don't exist. I hate unicorns.
My mom hates them.
Because they don't exist.
So I think everyone has gave them some answers about some of the debunks, and I appreciate that. Monkey's uncle, and we're gonna be talking about something else. My computer is dying. Minecraft. You know what Jacksepticeye did get wrong? In Kindergarten 2, he actually said, "Oh, Roblox. No wait, Minecraft F sound or hurt sound." I believe he's saying oof. Actually, the old version did say oof, but it was supposed to be Roblox. Previously on the Wade the Wallaby Extreme. Hey, look, it's a little wallaby. We're going to show him who's the boss. Hey, you stink, Wade the Wallaby. How dare you say that to me? Oh my god, he's a werewolf. Wait, what? Oh, it's not working because the CG is crap. So, I'm supposed to go raw? Oh god, we're scared. Ah, this is terrible. You suck! Oh yeah, Notch. Villager Labs. So when Notch died in the Villager Labs series, he basically gave me powers of Minecraft. And that's because not ruler, but the laboratories of Villager Labs. A lot of secrets lurk on the surface of the world. There's only one that can save the world. Villager Wade. And more than that. Come out, soldier. I promise I will kill you. Turn up the gain a little bit higher. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Ugh. If you have any games, I mean, not games, but any, I should say, movies that you can think of, I can debunk them. So think about it while I'm doing something. Let's see. Ooh, good idea. Come out, soldier. So, oh, hello, it's me. So I thought popular MMOS was dead until he came back to life. You ever heard of the werewolf space plane? Well, I did explain it. Also, if you want to do it to the Martian, tell me right now, because I have a lot of things that the Martian did wrong. And yeah, that's because I know about history, about the spacecrafts of Mars, the moon, and I even have a chart right here that tells me the dates and stuff. But I don't look at it that much, but once I need something like Luna 9 or something like that, you know, I know that you guys can't see me, but I know. That's because I just want to get a break of that chair because I need to walk around. And I know you guys can hear me because the microphone's good, right? Maybe. Maybe. Screaming Eagles! Oh, by the way, when Soldier does, he says the eagle has landed. He actually is a reference to a saying, well, when the Apollo 11 missions happened, Neil Armstrong said, contact light, tranquility base here, the eagle has landed. That's actually a real saying that they did on the moon. Those were not the first sayings on the first of the moon. Those were the official landing words. Then, of course, later on, one step for man, etc., you know. But it wasn't the only ones that were on the moon. Apollo 11, 12, not 13 because they freaking failed, 14, 15, 16, and the last one, 17. However, there were ones that were called Apollo 20, which did not arrive because of budget cuts and the publicity. Werner von Braun was the German, or Nazi, actually. Well, technically, he would not be called that way, but back then, he was a scientist, and they were working on the rockets, the V2 rocket, all the way back, and they used them to shoot the Allies, and yeah, and then he became a United States civilian, and then he started working on the Apollo program. Then they were like, oh, hey, what's up, JFK? Could you give us something like, blah, 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 you know? And he's like, no, not right now. And then later on, he's like, okay, we'll try this. And, wow, that's an amazing engine or something. That's a cool engine. Good work on that. And then, you know, they made, I'm trying to say that, I'm like saying like in a simplifying way. Yeah, but mine is the sniper because I'm really good at sniping and the spy sometimes. But when there's a bunch of bots, it's easy because when you have the big earner, yeah, it's easy. But sometimes, don't keep your guard out of the way because I know about bots. Now, I'm okay for Netflix. You're not okay for Netflix. I did give you a comment that stated that these bots are actually in the game of T-Fortress 2. All you have to do is turn on SV cheats on. Then you go TF_bot_add, and then what number you need on your team. And yeah, there you go. And you can also put type of classes, but the command I forgot always, so I always have to look it up. Epic Dragon channel or something. He always has them, but the last one is keep class after death. So make sure you always change that because it's not actually it's keep class after dead. Oh no, death or dead. I forgot. Left 4 Dead. So yeah. These bots are in the game. That's why I was able to make that. The one's called TF2 bots. I actually created that server. Well, not created it. I actually had. It's complicated. I used the medieval mode. I haven't fixed the titles yet. I was able to put them. I was able to create them. No, wait. First I go onto that, go to that type of map, which was the event, lakeside event. That's why I was able to make with the Marasmus thing. Yeah, you can actually visit the old maps, not the old maps, but you can also visit any map in the game. Type in the that, and then I got out. No, wait, I typed in TF underscore medieval one, and then I uh, put that map name in, and then it goes back, and then I was able to spawn the bots in, something like that. And there we go. Then we have bots with melee, and that was when I was able to shoot them, including me. I had melee too. So yeah, it's not cheating because they can also change their weapon, but I could do that for them. But it was their choice, and because they only use melee, I used the only stock game weapons. They're the good bots. I call these good bots because if you look on every time I bring up the menu, not menu, but the I should say the leaderboards or something like that, you can see it says bot. It literally says bot from the agency. So you can always have those things. So that was behind the scenes of that TF2 bots on OBS. Now, backstory on the humans can fly. Yeah, that was interesting too. And yeah, that basically I can do those commands. It's pretty cool. I could do them on Minecraft. My Minecraft way, by the way, was the original things. It was the original style. It was the original way. It was supposed to be until YouTube decided to terminate me, which I'm still mad about because they didn't give me a reason. I hate when admins out there don't give you a reason when they ban you. It's practically bullshit. Yeah, practically bullshit. You know, off story, I have this game here. Well, I call it a game, but it is a game, but it's called 20 Questions. This thing has so many words. It gives out, but for some reason, it used to give out werewolf, but every time I try it, it keeps on going like black bear or a panther or puma or something like that. No, it just, see here? That's what it is. I said, if my files are corrupted, it runs, batteries. Oh, God, that was so sexual. We are the medics. This here is my iPod. Now, somebody did tell me that it's not an iPod, it's an iPhone, but it says it right here that it's an iPod. He's weird. This no brains. This is Minecraft. Oh yeah. That's piss. What the? Wait. He's gone. Okay, stop now! Thanks. I bet you're gonna say that old man. Welcome to. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. What's up, Doc? Ooh. Wait, what happened? F. Really? Oh, that's an hour long. All right. Oh, just stop texting me. Dave defeats source. Morale moderators. I hate them. Want to ban me like that? We can shove it up. What's up, Doc? Quit blabbing, take a medicine like a man. Speaking of medicine, I probably need to take my medicine. I squash you now. Well, I'm going to see if I can. Well, that's kind of want to say that I'm a female. Really? I think everyone probably is getting bored about, So, I bet you all enjoyed this. And I joined it too, talking to you guys or girls. So, I'm going to end this right now.